Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology and it's so good to be here again with you guys today. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome and I hope you enjoyed the message and come back. If you're a returning viewer or a subscriber, I appreciate your presence and I thank you guys for continuing to support me. Just wanted to remind you guys Pisces, I do have availability for booking live readings. I did my first reading of the new year today and had a great time. So if you're watching today, Kia, it was great to connect with you. Let's dive in, Pisces, right away into whatever message Spirit has for you. This is going to be a very pivotal month. It's going to be a very pivotal year for Pisces. And I can't wait to see what's in store. So much to share with you guys astrologically, but keeping in mind the nodes of fate, as they call it, or the nodes of the moon, are moving into Pisces and Virgo. So this explains a lot of why there's been a lot of focus on ourselves and less focus on our partnerships. Our partnerships are in the South Node. We're letting go of a lot of things connected to either work, business, family, relationships, friendships even. But deeply committed partnerships are under evaluation, let's just say. Spirit guides, any messages for Pisces today? We're going to take 3 cards. We have intuition and manifestation that has come out first. So you're probably busy trying to manifest a new beginning, new reality for yourself. We have deception. Ay, Pisces. We have the honoring path. On the bottom of the deck, we have transformation. This is beautiful. Okay, we will get to the bottom of the deck. So let's focus in on our 3 main cards. The first card is intuition and manifestation. This card is literally a card of you connecting with the divine, you trusting your intuition, you manifesting a new beginning for yourself. We have deception. So for a lot of you, this has been coming up as a theme in my reading. So I'm sorry for beating a dead horse, but this energy must still be alive and well in your energy, Pisces. But there is some type of deception that you will be made aware of. We've also been having cards come up about slander, people talking behind your back, getting done wrong. Could be even in the workplace. All of these people look like they are dressed up, but could be within family, could be friends. But there are deceptive energies that, I was going to say that Pisces, that Spirit is revealing to you. And as you cut those out, Pisces, will have the honoring path. This came up in a reading a couple of days ago. It was on the bottom of the deck. Now it's coming out. So are some of you finally honoring the path that Spirit wants you to take? I'm being led to read the honoring path. So let's go to that in the book really quick. And there is a double 7 on this table here. So if you've been seeing 7-7, 7-7-7, this could be a sign that luck and fortune is coming towards you as you figure out what to do about these connections. So we have respect and high regard. A woman stands on stage. Before her, an audience applauds her shining presence. On a purely practical level, this card indicates that you will soon be receiving positive recognition for something you've done or something you're about to do. On a deeper, more personal level, this card reveals a shift in others' attitudes as well as your own towards you. You are starting to see the best in yourself, and as your self-regard increases, others will see the best in you also. If someone treats you with respect, you now have the power to demand civility. If someone treats you with disrespect, you now have the power to demand civility. In fact, the energy of self-honor is the only way to get the response from the universe you long for. So choose an increasing intention, self-respect in your thoughts and behaviors. Such a powerful daily approach projects incredible dignity and authentic power. 2 irresistible vibrations in the universe. So take a bow. When you acknowledge yourself, the world acknowledges you back. Wow, Pisces. So I just feel from these 3 cards, just right off the bat, trust your intuition over all else in regard to where you've been deceived, tricked, lied to, let down. If people have made you feel less than, unworthy, if you've been feeling picked on, singled out, disrespected in some type of way, because in order for you to be your highest version of yourself, you must command respect. That is what I'm getting here. So your intuition was right all along. If you've been doubting yourself, like, am I overreacting? Am I overthinking this? Is this my fault? Like, a lot of gaslighting is coming up. There was never an issue with you. It was always the issue that you were being deceived, you were being lied to, tricked, whatever the case is. For some of you, this affected your love life. For others of you, this affected your finances. That's coming up highly. But as you've started to regard yourself in a new way, and as you've started to see yourself for who you truly are, and as you've begun to really understand your worth and value, which keeps also coming up in the readings, Pisces, your self-worth is improving. As the nodes of fate move into Pisces and Virgo, you will also be focused more on yourself. So there could be this feeling sometimes that you go into where you're like, am I being selfish? But the truth is, in order for you to manifest the desires of your heart, you have to focus on yourself. You put a lot of energy into you and you get a lot of results back. Because you're about to go through a big transformation, and this is from a spiritual aspect as well. It is going to show up in the outward part of you with the transformation card here. But remember, this card came out a couple of days ago, Pisces, the sacred temple. So there is also this energy that your spirit guides are sending out to you saying, if you honor yourself, you trust your intuition, you refuse to accept the deceptors, the liars, the cheaters, the thieves, you are going to go through massive rapid transformation, and it's going to elevate you into a place of power. Many of you are also in a stage where you're planning a move, a legal proceeding, some type of situation involving calculated risks, business ordeals, paperwork. I'm seeing a pen here. The divine timing, or that's a pencil, sorry. The divine timing of this situation is very crucial to your success. So do not feel held up by any stalemates, stagnation, anything that's kind of gone awry. Your spirit guides have been trying to push you towards the greatest and highest good. And these deceptors, these liars, manipulators are going to be dealt with. We had a reading a couple weeks ago called Spiritual Court is Now in Session. I do think that this is kind of also diving into that. Really cool energy though, Pisces. And I see a big glow up in who you are and what you are willing to honestly put yourself through, go through, accept. You've raised the bar and I'm really proud of you for doing that. You have struggled a bit with self-confidence. The solar plexus is a chakra that we were going to focus on previously. And now I still want you to focus on your solar plexus. Remembering your power, standing in your truth, not allowing yourself to be overcome by emotional issues, especially if you've been emotional eating, weight gain, weight loss for some of you, because your emotions have taken over. Stand back in your power. Current situation for Pisces in regard to the honoring path, the deceptors, and their intuition. Current situation for Pisces. 3 of Cups. And I immediately was like, ooh, celebration. And Spirit was like, nope, third party. Okay. So I feel very corrected. So this particular situation that you're going through, Pisces, may involve a third party or at least gossip, if not a third party, which is kind of a third party energy because it's something happening behind your back. On the bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Wands. So again, third party in relation to marriages, jobs, family, businesses. Those are huge, huge aspects of your life. This could have been a third party who was a reason why you were being deceived, because they could have been smiling in your face. All 3 of these women in this particular card are looking at each other lovingly. So you may have even been, as we were talking about in a previous reading as well, dancing with the devil. They're really building upon each other. It could have been a friend, someone that you were close to, someone you would have never imagined would have deceived you, or some place or entity that made you feel very welcome or loved or appreciated at one point. There was actually like a snake in the grass, a situation that you recently or will become aware of. What's challenging this third party situation? Soulmate connections. And so the biggest thing here is if you have a position with somebody in their life that you highly regard, it's often hard to face the truth, face the reality. This is a soulmate. Could be someone you love, could be someone you deeply care about. It also could be someone very unassuming. Wolf in sheep's clothing type of energy is coming up for you there, Pisces. But the challenge with that Six of Cups is what's coming in. And what was supposed to have been a gift to you, what was supposed to have been a loving embrace to you, what was supposed to have been a really cool opportunity, is now starting to show itself in a different light. Your intuition is guiding you towards the truth, and many of you have already seen the truth. Judgment is being cast on those people, though. Strengths at this time for Pisces? Strengths at this time? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is all about being resilient. So although you have been through the ringer, you're a little tattered, your heart's been a little bruised, your ego may have been deflated in some ways, you may have even lost out on some things or overreacted to things. There's an energy here that you just have not given up. You refuse to give up. So what this is doing is causing you to self-rely. You're starting to see yourself for who you truly are. You're starting to see that this road, although not easy, you can accomplish whatever you desire. This is an overcomer type of energy here. With the Nine of Wands being your strength, it's not necessarily the strongest card, but the person in the card embodies fortitude. They embody perseverance, persistence, overcoming obstacles, going through the fire and coming out stronger. Wow, Pisces, this is a powerful message. Area of focus, which could be a weakness, but just something that Spirit wants you to focus on at this time in regard to this third party. For some of you, people bad-mouthed you and made people that actually did not see you in a certain way begin to change their perception of you. Area of focus is the Knight of Pentacles. So in regard to things changing, the ball being in your court, situations curving in your favor, Spirit is saying where you really need to focus on right now is slow and steady wins the race. There is no rush. Remember in our card here about strategy and planning, there is a clock. So there is an energy here of just trusting the timing. And even if things are moving a little bit slow, and I for sure see energy surrounding a house or a move with this big house back here, there is this energy that they want you to trust the process. Slow and steady wins the race. You're not coming up short. You're not taking too long. Things are being delayed, or things are being pushed off, or moving a bit more slowly than you would have liked for your betterment, for your good. Be patient, Pisces, because the Knight of Pentacles may not be the fastest knight. He is the slowest knight, but he gets the job done. Near future for Pisces. The Moon card. So this is also speaking to decisions needing to be made without full answers. Or clear direction, however you want to put that. So in the near future, in regard to this third party situation, this soulmate connection, this resiliency you've had, you are going to have to make decisions almost in the dark, trusting your intuition above all else. That what you're deciding to do, where you're putting your chips, where you're trying to move to, where you're moving away from, what you are seeing is going to be illuminated to you, but there is an aspect of trust and faith that Spirit guides want you to focus on. I'd like to clarify that card. Why the Moon for the near future? Ooh. Why the Moon for the near future? These are a little slippery. Okay, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands. Tell me more. There we go. King of Pentacles. World card on the bottom. So Pisces, you are in a prickly situation. denoted by that middle card, the Five of Wands. The Queen of Cups, she's very self-serving. She's choosing herself. She's filling her cup. She's focused on what she needs. And you're coming up against this King of Pentacles. They're not facing each other, so you're definitely at odds with someone or something. Could be, again, a boss figure, a job, a family member. Could be a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could have something to do with your finances. But whatever this King of Pentacles is, your spirit guides are saying it's not going to be a straightforward process for you with the Moon card here coming up in the near future. You're going to have to like lead yourself by faith and not by sight as you grapple to get through this situation. And also, if you ever doubted yourself, which I have to keep reiterating, like, is what you're thinking true? Is how you're feeling valid? Should you move forward in the way that you are? Is this going to work out for you? The answer is yes, you were right all along, and yes, you should move in this way. So definitely some energy here with the Moon card of having to have faith as you walk through the dark a bit in this situation. Things will be illuminated for you though, because of the Moon card. The moon also eventually becomes a full moon, right? And the full moon is going to illuminate anything that's been done in the dark, anything that's been done behind your back. Some of you have already seen the truth, but you're still having a little bit of a hard time walking the line, making a decision. But the whole point of that Queen of Cups is whatever you do, it must be emotionally serving to you. Whatever you do, it must be emotionally serving to you. All right, we got a little rhyme going on there. Recent past for Pisces in regard to this third party. We have the Four of Pentacles. Things were withheld from you. Information was held back from you. Money was stolen from you or held back from you as well. There was a lack of transparency in this situation. I feel like you were onto something and this person had you fooled. They had you looking at that pentacle and their middle hand only. So it was just like, focus on this. And they weren't showing you their hand, right? It's like somebody trying to play illusions or play tricks on you. Four of Pentacles can also be about someone being stingy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. There could have been definitely issues as far as equal give and take, lack of reciprocity in regard to your money, legal situations, especially because we have the scales being held up here. And I also think that you could have been in competition with somebody, or, you know, there's this energy here like you were only receiving breadcrumbs or pieces of what you should have received because they were splitting the time and their effort between two people. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Yeah, King of Pentacles, I didn't even ask anything. He's coming out again. So this is a very strong energy in your life. Could be someone who is actually Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they don't have to be. They could embody this or have a lot of money. They could be a wealthy person. They could be someone who acts like they're wealthy or flashy or showy, but it does look like, because it's in the upright, that they've got some weight behind their name. You could also own property with this person, have investments with this person. Advice for Pisces. Eight of Pentacles. Your spirit guides are saying, do not forget in the midst of all of this to keep focusing on you. Because you're going to have to go through a period right now where you are strategizing and planning. And while you're going through the strategizing, while you're going through the planning period, you may feel a little bit distracted from your work, distracted from your self-care, distracted from focusing on your goals because you put so much energy into focusing on this third party, on this situation, on this soulmate. So what they want you to do as advice is continue to pour into your work, continue to pour into your hobbies, focusing on you, going through your inner transformation. You're going through a very difficult transition in your life. This is giving High Priestess vibes. She's got a scroll in her hand. So I know that you're also coming to some deeper realizations through all of this. That this person could have been distracting you from a lot of things in your life, including your success in the material world. Yeah, Pisces. A decision is going to be made very soon about what to do with this person. But the energy is definitely still here of a deceptor, because I think a lot of us are still in the process of getting rid of them or dealing with them. Your environment, these are factors that could be influencing you at this time. The Star card keeps wanting to show up. I'm very happy to see her. She's an energy, I'm going to pull a couple more. She's an energy that I love as your environment, because that means you're in a place of healing. So a lot of you have become aware of these situations in your life that could have been holding you back or holding you down. And now you're in a place of trying to restore balance, have faith. You're going through, you know, a time of replenishing your soul. If things have slowed down for you in any way, this was meant to happen so that you could really just lay it all bare and start over. So the Star card is telling me that your environment is full of hope and faith for your healing and your progress out of this situation. The Death card on the bottom with the 5 of Cups is telling me that you are also in a position where you're letting go of a lot of who you used to be, who you used to associate with, and going through big transformation energy. Tell me more about their environment at this time, Spirit. King of Pentacles wanted to pop out again, so he is very much so, whether male or female, a part of your energy. They're taking up a lot of mental space. This situation that involves your finances, most likely. One more, please. You have the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. So your environment is also showing a lot of betrayal, conflict, and could be like difficult conversations, sharp words being exchanged with the Knight of Swords. But also I'm seeing a lot of fortitude in your desire to move forward in spite of these energies here of the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. This third party situation, it may have really made you feel as though all hope was lost. How do I get back from, get back to where I once was? There's a lot of conflict in my external world. I'm feeling a lot of mental anguish in my internal world. And my emotional state is being kind of thrashed with because of this third party. There's that potential that as you've gone through this situation, though, with this 5 of Wands to the 10 of Swords, that it's actually equipped you with more resiliency, which we talked about with the 9 of Wands, and a desire to break through the limits, the boundaries that people have put on you. And on the bottom of the deck, I see you here moving into calmer waters and receiving justice. So I don't want you to worry about it, Pisces. As much as this is really causing a lot of conflict in your life, as much as this is causing a lot of setbacks, or perceived setbacks, this is actually working out in your favor. Justice is going to be served. I see legal proceedings going in your favor. I see the truth coming out. And I also see you healing. This being a very difficult situation, but a very healing process for you. Hopes and fears. The Devil. So, you're not hoping for the devil, for those of you wondering. You are, I believe, praying for this toxicity, this codependency, this ill will towards you, this negativity to leave. You want a new opportunity when we see this Ace of Pentacles. And so I have to kind of cover them up. When we have this Ace of Pentacles next to the Devil, it's like you're ready for something new. You're tired of being chained to the devil. You're tired of being weighed down by these people. Tell me a little bit more. You want something new in your life. You want something that's more in alignment with who you are as a person. The Tower. Tell me more. And we have Temperance. So not only are you kind of ready for this devil energy to be gone, you're ready for harmony to be restored into your life again, because this third party situation really knocked you off of your rocker. This deceptive situation, this gossip or slander behind your back, you're ready for there to be alchemy, turning that pain into progress, turning that bad situation into something that works in your favor. Something where there was a loss, now there's a gain. But you do, hope to recover from this tower of a situation. And last card is potential outcome for you, Pisces. Potential outcome for this situation. You have the Four of Cups. So I always must say with this, Pisces, there is going to be an opportunity for you to get out of this situation, and it may not necessarily come in the way that you want. So instead of focusing on what is happening and what's maybe not what you imagined it would be, Spirit is saying, I'm giving you an opportunity. Don't miss this. Trust me, you're going to want this. You're going to want to see this. And I feel like there could be some resistance to the way that Spirit tries to solve this for you. As much as I hate to say that, but we have to keep it real here. Spirit wants to bless you, but with the Four of Cups, there can be a tendency to focus on the Three Cups, the things that have not worked, to wallow in self-pity, to be the reason for your own undoing. So I want you to change your mindset moving forward through this transformative process. I'm going to clarify this outcome. Why the Four of Cups? Why the Four of Cups for the potential outcome? We have the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Star card, and the Three of Wands. So what I see here is that in order for you to move beyond this situation, for some of you, there's going to be an uncomfortability in the way that you have to actually communicate. You may not want to fight. You may not want to pick up that phone or, send that text message. There's going to be communication that you have to have. For others of you, it's going to involve you having to physically relocate or move or do something that's uncomfortable for you. I feel like a comfort zone issue here. Maybe let's use this as an example. You and your partner of 30 years are going through a divorce, and you've kind of just been wallowing in self-pity and not really wanting to move out of the house and relocate yourself because it's a lot of work. Let's just use that as an example. Or you've been dealing with this really bad toxic boss, and you don't want to upset the establishment by sending that email to HR to finally put an end to things because you don't want to be a rat, whatever the case is. It could even be something as simple as you don't really know how to move because this is a person you've always loved, and how could you move on from this situation because it's just easier to stay. I'm getting that resistance there, and Spirit's but I'm giving you a way out. Don't squander this. Six of Cups. Again, with this being a soulmate in your energy, I think some of you are going to struggle with leaving because this is going to be a very difficult separation. You're very nostalgic. You wish things were the way they used to be, but things are not how they used to be. In order for you to heal, Star card again, let's kind of cover her up, but in order for you to heal, you have to take a risk and go in a different direction, and Spirit is guiding you in that direction. And Spirit is guiding you in that direction. And that direction might not seem very straightforward to you, but there is an opportunity for you, especially those of you who have to go long distance or travel or move. I feel that coming in, that this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. But you have to just trust that the best and easiest way to get through this situation is to allow yourself to be guided by your spirit guides. First and foremost, and don't miss the opportunity because it seems difficult. I love the saying that we would rather stay in a familiar hell than be in an unfamiliar heaven. And I think for some of you, not all of you, the opportunity may arise where you're given an out, where your plan finally, you know, comes to fruition, where your manifestations are finally coming in. And there's these blocks. So like this intuition, manifestation, planning, and action. So it's like what you've pulled from the ethers is now actually presenting itself in the reality. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is a bigger task than I thought this would be. This is more work than I thought it would be. You may not have all the strength in the world, Page of Wands in the bottom of the deck, but you're fighting for an honorable cause. Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. If you just continue to move forward, you are going to have wish fulfillment. You are going to have what you need in your physical world. And you're going to be quite substantial as well with this Queen of Pentacles here by your side. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this message helped and that this third party situation, this gossip, this slander, this whatever this party of three is for you. I hope that you have the strength and the courage and the fortitude to see in the darkness through the situation, to continue to focus on your well-being. Understand that the lesson that you're learning through this is self-reliance and fortitude, and you will have a way out of this. Don't sabotage yourself on the way out the door, though. All right, Pisces, I love you so much, and I will see you again tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys.